Hey yogis, welcome to your practice. You will need either a bolster or a pillow from your bed or a cushion for your practice today, so go ahead and grab that and then come on down to your mat. We'll be starting lying on your back, so make your way down. And you can choose, it's really nice to take your feet as wide as the mat and knock your knees inwards towards each other, or of course soles of feet together, knees wide. And finally, legs long down the mat into Shavasana, if that's your preference. Arms nice by your side, back of hands down, palms up. And close down the eyes. Let's take a few moments in stillness. Letting the body orientate to the mat. Letting the feel of the breath become familiar. And just really leaning into the natural rhythm of your breath, making no changes just yet. But you'll notice as your focus and as your attention rests on your breath, everything on the periphery kind of drops away. Perhaps without having made any effort, the breath has become somewhat slower and deeper. When we focus on our breath, we naturally lean towards using a greater capacity of the lung. So for your next breath, take a big, long, slow, but deep breath in. Fill all the way up to the surface. And then part your lips and ever so slowly empty all the way down to the depths. And take one more just like that, long and deep, filling all the way up. And a part lip, slow, steady exhale all the way out. Close the mouth and maintain the breath in and out through the nose if that's available to you this morning. Begin to let the breath stroke the back of the throat. You may even place a gentle tone in the back of the throat for the beginnings of your Ujjayi pranayama. Maintain the breath and take your arms out wide to a T shape. Back of hands to mat, palms to ceiling, and press down into the back of your hands onto the ground. Feel some strength pick up across the chest and across the arms. Press the back of your rib cage down into your yoga mat, and as you inhale, bring both legs up to tabletop at the same time, knees stack over your hips. Stay for your breath out. Keep pressing the back of the hands and the back of the ribs into your mat. Take another breath in. Press firmly into the back of the left hand as you exhale. Knees stay together. Start to lower your knees over to the right. Don't come all the way. It's to a hover. As you inhale, knees to center. Keep squeezing. As you exhale, press into the back of the right hand as the knees go left to hover. Inhale to center. Again, exhale to the right. And to center. And to left. and to center. Keep the right leg where it is. Drop the sole of the left foot towards the mat. And then interlace your hands, top of right shin. Hug the knee towards the chest. Take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Keep the legs in this same shape, but let them drop both over towards the left. So as you land, the sole of your right foot will rest more or less on the top of your left thigh. Unravel your right arm wide and maybe even turn the gaze over to the right. But keep pressing the back of the right hand and the back of the right shoulder down into the ground. You can lengthen your tailbone down and away from you. Take another full breath here and twist. And stay in your twist and extend your right leg long. You might reach for the outside of the foot with the left hand, or you might just hold left hand to the base of that right leg or right thigh. Let's take one more breath here. Keep your right leg long and straight. Keep your left leg bent as you roll back onto the back of your body, so you'll land with your right leg up to the ceiling, left sole of foot to mat. With your right hand, reach for somewhere down the back of your right leg, and it might even be a pistol grip to your right big toe. As you draw your right leg in towards the chest, press firmly into the sole of your left foot. Press into your low back and into the back of your ribs. Take 2 more breaths here, just finding a really nice stretch in the back of the leg. One more breath here. You might stay holding the right big toe, or you might change the grip to the back of the calf as you take your right leg out towards the right side, feeling it down through the inner thigh. Maybe you drop to the outside edge of your left foot, letting that left knee go wide. Full breath in. Slow breath out. Begin to bend into your right knee, half happy baby, knee towards armpit, making sure the arm's inside the knee, and maybe you still have the big toe, or maybe you just grab the outer edge of the foot. And then cross your right thigh over your left. Garudasana eagle, wrap your legs. So pick your left foot up off the mat. Perhaps double wrap your right toes. Eagle wrap your arms, left arm over the top of your right, either back of hands or palms together. Take a breath in. As you exhale, curl in, elbows to knees, lift up. As you inhale, lower down, tap your fingertips behind and your toe tips in front. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl in. One more time, lower down. Curl it in. Unravel everything as you lower down, legs long down the mat, arms wide in that T shape. Press into the back of your hands, press into the back of your ribs. In one unit, draw your knees back up into center, tabletop, inhale. Exhale, over to the left to hover. Inhale to center. And to the right to hover. To center. One more time, left. The middle. One more time, right. To center. Drop the sole of your right foot to the mat. Hug your left shin in towards your chest. Press firmly into your right foot. Right hand to the outside of your left leg. Draw it across towards the right, so both knees landing. The sole of that left foot will be more or less top of right thigh. Unravel your left arm and press into the back of the hand. Take one full breath here and twist. And extend your left leg long. Maybe you catch the outside of the foot with the right hand, or perhaps you just hold the base of the knee. Keeping your left leg long, bring the sole of the right foot to the mat, left leg to the ceiling, and then reach your left hand to your left big toe if you can catch it, or somewhere down the length of that left leg is fine. Pressing into the sole of the right foot, into the low back, into the back of the ribs, and then you can draw that left leg in towards the chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bend into your left knee, half happy baby. Option to drop the right knee wide. Full breath. Release your left foot. Eagle wrap your legs, left thigh over right. Perhaps there's a double wrap. Right arm over left, palms or back of hands together. Big breath in. Exhale, curl up, knees to elbows. Inhale, tap fingertips and toe tips. Exhale, curl in. Lower down. Curl it in. And down. One more. Curl it in. Lower down, unravel, take your arms wide, T-shape, legs long, press into the back of your hands. Hug the knees in towards your chest, reach your arms forward, hands or no hands, rock up, Navasana, boat pose, keep your knees bent. Lift the chest, lift the crown, full breath in. Take your hands down behind you, fingers forward as you exhale, supported low boat. As you inhale, pull up. Two more, exhale to lower. Pull it up. One more, exhale to lower. From here, cross your ankles right over left. Pull in, place your feet down, crossing at the ankles. Rock all the way up and over, cross leg, Uttanasana, forward fold, right leg in front of left. Let your head be heavy. Walk both of your hands to the left side of your yoga mat. Pull your right hip back. Keep your chin tucking down towards your collarbones. Keep your feet as they are. Walk both hands to your right side of mat. Pull your left hip back. A little stronger. Walk your hands to center. Take the left leg and just simply pick it up and cross it over the front of the right, so cross leg and the other side. Walk both hands to the right side of your mat, left hip draws back, tuck your chin. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Walk your hands to center. Take a halfway lift, keep your legs crossed, weight the balls of your feet. Uncross your legs, Uttanasana, forward fold on your exhale, head heavy. Bend the knees, sink the hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, sink deep into your seat. Inhale, come out just a little bit. Exhale, sink in a lot. Again, come out just a little. Sink in a lot. Inhale, come out a little. Exhale, right foot goes back, wing your arms back, arrowhead. Breath in, drop your right knee to the earth, reach for the sky, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, hands to mat, hips up and back, pyramid pose, bow your head. Inhale for a halfway lift, peek forward. Exhale to fold, let it go. Bend into your left knee, reach for the ceiling, crescent lunge to inhale. Exhale for arrow, crown forward, arms back. Stalk on your inhale, right knee to chest, top of your mat lifted up. Sit this down into Utkatasana, chair pose, breath out. Come out a little on your breath in. Sink in a lot on the breath out. Again, a little up. Sink down. One more time, inhale, lift out. Exhale, left foot goes back, arms wing back for arrow, big step. Left knee to the earth, reach for the sky, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Pyramid pose to exhale, off the back knees, straighten the legs. Halfway lift, peek forward. Exhale to fold, let that go. Bend into your right knee, reach for the sky, crescent lunge, lift it up. Exhale for arrow, crown forward, arms back. Big step to stalk, left knee to chest, find the balance. Sit down into Utkatasana, chair pose, sit deep. Breath in, come out a little. Breath out, sink in. Just one more time, come out a little. As you sink in, right foot goes back, arms wing back, arrowhead. Knee to mat, reach for the sky for your inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose, hips up and back, bow in. Straight into crescent for inhale, reach for the ceiling. Back to arrow, crown forward, arms back, and here we change. Skandasana, right knee is bending, left leg is straight, right hand to earth, lift the left arm to the sky, look up. And as you exhale, wide-legged forward fold, 10 toes long edge of mat, but reach both hands to your right foot with your left hip drawing back. Bow your head. Easy twist to the back of your mat. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Inhale. Stay here for your breath out. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, straighten your legs, hips up and back, and wing your right arm forward and then back. As you inhale, bend your right knee, wing your right arm forward and then up. One more time. Hips up and back, right arm swings back. Bend the knee, right arm reaches for the sky. As you exhale, big step and fold what is now the top of your mat. Let your head go. Inhale for chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, sit deep. Inhale, come out of touch. Exhale, left foot goes back, arms wing back, arrowhead. Knee to mat, reach for the sky, full breath in. Pyramid pose, hips up and back to the breath out. Straight into crescent lunge, reach for the ceiling, inhale. Crown forward, arms back, arrowhead, breath out. Pivoting long edge of mat, Skandasana, left knee bend, right toes to the sky, left hand down, reach your right arm to the ceiling, look up. Wide-legged forward fold, 10 toes long edge of mat, but both hands reach for your left foot, right hip draws back. Easy twist back to the original front of the mat, right hand down, left to the sky. Stay here for the exhale. Another breath in. Hips up and back as you wing the left arm forward and back. Inhale, bend the left knee, wing the arm forward and up. Again, hips up and back, take the arm back. Bend the knee, wing the arm forward and up. Exhale, step and fold, Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, sit deep. Come out a little. Right foot goes back, arms wing back, arrow. Knee to mat, reach for the sky. We're adding on. Exhale, pyramid pose, off the knee, hips up and back, bow. Crescent lunge for your inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale for arrow, crown forward, arms back. Skandasana, right knee bend, left toes to the sky. Right hand down, reach the left arm up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, both hands reaching past your right foot. Easy twist to the back of the mat. Left hand down, right to the sky. Inhale. Straighten the legs, reach the arm forward and back, pyramid with a little arm swing. Inhale, bend the right knee, reach the arm up. Adding on, exhale into the pyramid. This time as you inhale, reach your right arm forward, float your left leg just off the mat. Exhale, left toes drop down, pyramid, reach that right arm back. One more time, reach it forward, float your left leg. Deliver right hand to the mat, half moon. Keep your left leg up, lift the left fingertips to the sky. Hold. One more breath. Take your left hand to your hip. Take your left leg, kick it wide to the side, and then cross your left leg over the top of your right. Cross leg, Uttanasana, forward fold, left leg in front of right. Bow the head. Inhale all the way up to stand. Reach your arms wide, gather your palms. Exhale into eagle, into Garudasana, bend the knees, tuck those left toes behind the right, cross your right arm over your left. Full breath in. Option stay here, or as you exhale, tap your elbows to your knees, curl on down. Inhale, lift up. One more time. Option to curl down, you don't have to. Inhale into chair pose, unravel straight into seat, Utkatas. Sit deep in your seat. Come out just a little. Left leg goes back, wing your arms back, arrowhead. Knee to mat, arms to the sky, lift. Pyramid pose, hips up and back, bow down. Crescent lunge, bend the right knee, reach for the ceiling, inhale. Back into arrow, crown forward, arms back. Take this long edge of mat, Skandasana, left knee bending, right toes lift. Left hand down, reach the right arm to the sky, look up. Wide-legged forward fold, 10 toes, long edge of mat, but hands reach for your left foot, bow in. Easy twist, original front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, wing that left arm forward and back. Inhale, bend the knee, wing it forward and up. Adding here. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, take it forward, maybe float the right foot just. Exhale, take it back. Last time, take it forward, float. Deliver the left hand down, the right to the sky, half moon, option hand to hip. Full breath in. Right hand to your hip, kick your right leg to the side, and then cross your right leg in front of your left, cross leg forward fold, bow down. Be okay with coming off your mat. Inhale, squeeze the thighs, reach the arms to the ceiling, lift up, Urdhva Hastas variation. Exhale, straight into eagle pose. Your right leg is over your left, so your left arm is over your right. Double wrap the toes if you have, but you don't have to. You can stay here, full breath in. If you want a little more, curl down, elbows to knees, tap. Inhale, uncurl. There's one more, maybe a tap. Unravel everyone into chair pose, Utkatasana, one more round. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Take a breath in. Right foot goes back, wing the arms back, arrowhead. Knee to mat, arms to the sky. Pyramid pose, hips up and back, bow in. Crescent lunge, bend the knee, reach the arms, inhale. Exhale for arrow, crown forward, arms back. Into Skandasana, right knee is bending, left toes lift, right hand down, left up. Changing here, let this drop all the way down to your bum. Take your left hand to your right shin, reach your right arm overhead towards your left toes. It's a big side stretch, right side. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come up. Both arms reach to the ceiling. Maybe no hands. Back into Skandasana. Lift the bum from the ground. Easy twist, back of the mat. Skip out, wide-legged fold. Exhale, hips up and back. Wing that right arm back. Inhale, bend the knee. Wing the arm forward and up. Last time, hips back, arm back. Bend the knee, this time straight into half moon. Right hand down, left to the sky. Full breath in. As you exhale, left hand to left hip, square your hips to the mat. Keep the left leg behind you and lifted, toes point down. Take your left hand down to the ground. Option stay here, supported Vira 3. Option reach your right arm to the ceiling, revolving your half moon. You can choose. Take another full breath, get long from crown to heel. The lightest landing straight into chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale, sink deep in your seat. Breath in. Left foot goes back, last round, arrowhead. Knee to mat, reach for the ceiling, inhale. Pyramid pose, hips up and back. Crescent lunge, bend the knee, reach for the sky. Arrowhead, crown forward, arms back. Skandasana, left knee is bending, right toes are lifting, left hand down, lift the right to the sky, look up. And then sit this down. It might be awkward or it might be smooth. Right hand, left shin or front of ankle, left arm reaches overhead for the right toes. Roll the right ribs under, the left ribs back. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Use the inhale to raise up both arms to the ceiling. Hands or no hands, pick the bum up, Skandasana. Easy twist to the original front of your mat. Full breath in. Exhale, hips up and back, wing that left arm back. Inhale, bend the knee, wing forward and up. One more time, pyramid, take it back. Bend the knee into half moon. Find your fly. Really activate through the right leg. Heel presses away. The stronger you make the leg, the lighter it feels. Full breath in. Right hand to right hip. And feel this leveling, this squaring of the hips to the mat. Right toes now pointing down. Option both hands to ground, supported Vira 3. Option left arm lifts to the sky as the torso twists to the left for revolved half moon. Choose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Utkatas, chair pose, last time on your inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Take another breath in. Come to your tiptoes, sink deeper, buttocks to heels. Option hands if you need. Dropping buttocks to mat. Boat pose. Lift the legs. Good. Big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Hands will come down. Drop the sole of your left foot. Figure 4, right ankle, left thigh.
So I like to turn my fingers behind me and come up to my fingertips and then scoot my bum as close to my left heel as I can and then kind of walk the hands in. If you do that, you'll get a deeper sensation through the right glutes. That's up to you. Let's take 3 or 4 breaths here. It's beginning to slow it down. Take a little longer in some of the shapes. And just another 2 breaths. Focusing predominantly on your exhale. Noticing when you slow that, the breath in will marry it. Keep your legs in the figure 4 shape and just drop the whole unit over towards the left. You'll become a little wonky on your mat, it's okay. Sole of right foot to the ground. Right hand goes behind you, left arm reaches for the ceiling on your inhale. And then twist over to the right. You might hook that left elbow or just wrap the arm around the front of the shin. Those with a bind, please feel free. Then ever so slightly narrow your shoulder blades and draw them down the back. Maybe that helps you twist a touch deeper. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Notice where in your body you feel this. How you can organize the shape. Perhaps twist more or even less if it's better for you. Last breath. So keep the shape of your legs, untwist your torso, take your left hand down just to the side of the mat, take your right arm inside your right leg and grab onto your right big toe. Now you might end up just grabbing onto your ankle instead. With your right big toe in your hand, unravel square your hips and chest back to the front. You're lifting the right leg up. And as I said, if you can't get the toe, just grab the ankle, you can bend the knee, you can just hook the back of the leg as well, that's fine. Take a full breath in, reach your left arm to the sky, all optional. Cross your left arm over your right, grab the outside of the foot or the outside of the leg, and then unravel your right arm behind you, look back. Full breath in. As you exhale, square your chest to the front, simply cross your right leg in front of your left. You might be wonky, it's okay. Bow forward, walk the hands, drop the head. One more breath down here. Walk the hands back in towards you. You can lift on up. And drop them behind you. And just take the soles of the feet to the mat. And find your figure 4 with your left ankle to your right thigh. And again, you can just really play around with the position of your hands and your buttocks in relation to that right heel. And it's different for everyone. So just kind of shift and shuffle. Find something that feels good, but not too strong. Take a few breaths. I quite enjoy actively pressing my left ankle into my right thigh. Couple more. Last breath. Good, and then keep this unit of legs, this shape, as you drop everything over to the right side of your mat. And you might need to readjust a little bit here and kind of loosen the shape a touch. Left hand will go behind you, right arm reaches for the ceiling on your inhale. And then go ahead and twist and hook the elbow or wrap the arm, optional bind. And again, take time to organize the bones and the structure, narrowing the blades, dropping them down the back, giving space for the neck. And then when you're happy with the kind of bony structure, you can soften around and twist deeper. You can explore where there's a bit more give. Just take a couple of breaths. Use your next exhale, whenever that is, to begin to untwist the torso, legs stay. Let your right arm go down to the side of the mat. Take your left arm inside your left knee and either pistol grip your left big toe or just grab your left ankle. And then square your hips and chest more or less to the front of your mat as you lift the left leg. Draw that left shoulder down and away from the ear. Press the ball of the left foot away from you, sit tall. Begin to reach your right arm up. You can stay here for sure, or cross your right wrist over your left, grab the outside of that left foot, and then unpeel the left arm back, twisting towards the left. You might find that you need to put some effort down and through that right leg. Although the torso is twisting, the hips are trying to keep square to the front. One more big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Release, crossing your left leg in front of your right and fold forward, bowing the head. You can choose to walk the arms forward if that feels good, or maybe just keeping the palms to the knees, elbows high. Find another 2 breaths down here. One more breath down here. Hug the belly in as you lift on up. And you will need to just grab your pillow or your bolster and slip it in front of you. And once you have that there, swing your left leg all the way around behind. Find your way into your pigeon pose. But we're going to be here for a little while, so a bit more yin style. And you can choose here with the bolster. I really like the bolster lengthways and hugged right into my low belly. And then I lie belly, chest, cheek to bolster. If you're particularly tight in the hips, you might prefer slipping the bolster underneath the groin. It goes behind that right calf muscle and getting the support there. And then coming down to your forearms and your forehead. And a couple of options. Take any final adjustments that you need to make to be really comfortable here in your pigeon. And just lean in towards your stillness. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, exhale completely to empty. Slow breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue with the counted breath. And do maintain the count. It's an important part of this breath. The nervous system can really lean into the structure of the count, can hold the attention. You might like to extend the count to 5 or even 6. Don't go so far that there is a strain attached. This should be quite easy. Take one more round of breath with the count. There's absolutely no hurry, but when you finish that, just release the count but maintain the shape. Notice everything. That counting of the breath should have enabled you to access really subtle sensations in and around through your body. The relaxing of the nervous system is a bit like draping this weighted blanket over the body. Let's take a little bit longer here. Just enjoying the shape, the experience. Take one final breath here. Keep your eyes closed as you come either to your forearms or your palms. Once there, blink open the eyes but soft gaze. Slip the bolster to the left long edge of your mat. Drop to your right hip and you're coming to the long edge of your mat. Left leg is long and straight, sole of right foot is into the left inner thigh. Grab your bolster and send it lengthways or crossways down the left leg. Sit tall, breath in. As you exhale, soften down the length of your left leg, fold. Perhaps forearms and forehead to bolster. Perhaps elbows to bolster as you cup the forehead and the fingertips. You're here just for about a minute. Don't come so deep that there is an element of challenge to this shape. Let the weight of the head and the torso sink you down. No pushing or pulling in any way. Notice if there's any tension in the jaw, neck. If you become aware of areas of tension, try and let it go. And if it's a little stubborn, just not to worry. Bank it to memory and you can come back to it later. Keep connected to that soft, audible sound of the breath. There's a little whisper that runs through you. Let's take another 4 or so breaths here. Last one here. Tone through your belly, keep the eyes closed. And start to lift tall through the crown. Soft gaze to the eyes as you take pigeon pose to the back of your mat. So left knee will bend, right leg will extend behind. And organize your bolster how you had it previously or how feels good. So lengthways for belly or crossways for groin. Once you're happy with the setup of your props, you can sink and fold forward. Yin, we call this sleeping swan. Take a few moments in your initial chosen shape. After a couple of breaths, you'll notice if you need to make any adjustments to be more comfortable, so you can be absolutely still for a couple of minutes. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, exhale completely, be empty. Slow breath in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, continue on your own. Maintain the count, please. You can stretch it a little longer if that feels appropriate. Take one more counted breath. And whenever you're done, maintain the breath, but lose the count. Again, noticing the effects on the body. the enhanced ability to feel, to be aware of everything under the skin, physical and energetics. Final couple of breaths here. Last breath here. And keep the eyes closed as you come to the forearms or the palms. And then let a little light in. Slipping the bolster out to the long edge of the mat. As you drop to your left hip, sliding the body long edge, right leg is long and the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Organize your bolster crossways or lengthways down your right leg and fold forward. You might need to readjust the exact position of the hips to get comfy. Forearms or elbows to bolster. Head can be heavy. And just like on the other side, please don't go searching for anything too strong and deep here. Maybe you notice the breath spreading across the back of the body. I love that these flow yin combination practices just really help us learn how to shift from being strong and dynamic, challenged, to being soft and gentle and still. Go from being really focused to being super introspective. Just another couple of breaths. And begin to hug the belly in as you raise tall. Slip the bolster off and out to the side. Cross right leg in front of the left. Find yourself in your easy cross leg. Rest your hands either in your lap or on top of the knees or the thighs as you close your eyes. The shoulders drop from the ears. As you find your steady seat, ride the natural rhythm and wave of your breath.
not working to change that or anything in any way. Just simply being present with it. So you're ever so welcome to stay here in seated meditation and in your practice here. It'd be a really nice thing to do, a couple of minutes. Those of you who prefer to end in a more traditional shavasana, you can keep your eyes closed and drop down onto the back of your body now or at any time. It's an open-ended shavasana or meditation. I encourage you to take a couple of minutes at the very least, just to allow the benefits of your practice to settle in, and also to kind of teach the body how to be still and how to sit with whatever's happening around you, not be distracted. So whatever you've chosen to finish in seat or to finish in shavasana, be okay with the choice that you've made, commit to it. I'm thanking each of you for practicing with me, for sharing your home, your mat, your space with me on this day. Wishing you well. Namaste.